Lord, I want to be in that number. Oh, when the saints go marching in. Oh, when the saints go marching in, go marching in. Oh, when the saints go marching in. Hey, Lord, I want to be in that number. Oh, when the saints go marching in.
Can I bring my Sensei?
Oh, now you're filming.
Amazing grace.
Oh God, you're sitting way too high.
How sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. Wretch like me.
Like fetch like me.
I was lost, but
Excuse me.
am found.
I got you.
Thank you.
Was blind,
Thank you.
I see.
Well, that's you guys.
Oh,
right?
when?
Yes.
Oh, when the faith. Oh, when the faith. Oh, when the
Marching
faith.
in.
Oh, when the faith. Oh, when the faith.
Comes marching in. Oh yeah. Oh, when the saints go marching.
There you go. Days are never ending. Master's got me working. Someday Master set me free.
Oh.
May I introduce everybody on the internet to Robbie the robot? He's kind of he's stiff friend, but his little hands move, and which is really going to be nice. We had some good footage last night of Carrie Sensei teaching us how to move the target properly. But this is Robbie the robot to replace that one over there, which I think Barney's going to throw in the back of his truck and dispose of for her. And what's the song?
Onward, Chris.
No, you the Robbie the robot song.
Oh, Moto arigato, Mr. Roboto. There you go.
I just have such talented students here. And nice sunglasses there. All right, we are 1 week, no less than that. What are we, 6 days? 6 days to the test? 5 days. 6 days counting today, I guess. We had a really good time yesterday. I think you guys got yelled at for like ever, right? And good night ops last night. Carrie Sensei actually taught, which we'll have up on the web, most difficult class I've ever seen, one where you can't talk, and yet you got to show everybody. So that was quite something. Today we're only going to work on one thing, and then we'll be released to go back and continue to work on our 2,000 darts that we're manufacturing, and you're going to work out with your web gear, okay? And tell me, Elliot, if I get overcome by the wind, because then I'll turn or something. Figure it out. Everybody's got their red guns, right? Okay. Austin, come point your red gun at me. Two hands. Oh, one's fine. No, one's fine. Normally, I would do our disarm, rack that round, and back up. But we're going to learn a different one. We're going to learn one that, let's see, come over this way so I can get the camera. Actually, I just changed my mind because we're going to go this way. Okay. What we're going to do is something slightly different, and it's very interesting, and it'll be a little on the high-speed side of life. So you pointed at me. First thing you're going to do is clear the angle of attack and come alongside this weapon. You're going to come up over the top and get a hold of their thumb and rack that right out of there. See how I did that? How nice was that, right? Okay, so now I've got the weapon. I've got a hold of him as well. So from here, clear that angle of attack, come around, get that thumb, rotate the thumb off, and you're going to push the weapon right out of his hand like so. Usually, without an opposing thumb, go ahead and try to grip that weapon. Without an opposing thumb on, it almost falls out in your hands, okay? Now, what's good about this is you have less of a chance of an accidental discharge, and you've cleared the angle of attack and you haven't flagged anybody else, okay? Our standard version here flags him, okay? And then you rack your round and you back up. So, on this disarm, what you're going to do, you're going to come around. Notice you don't want to get your hand shot, so you want to come away from that. Get this weapon out, rack that round, and come up on target, center chest, okay? That's what we're going to do. So we're going to assume that the one in the weapon is not there, or not usable, or if it wasn't in there, we're going to put one in, okay? That's why we're going to rack that round. So you've got to go ka-chink, rack that round, and walk back, okay? You want distance. Notice I'm using my middle finger as a trigger. If this is a 9mm in a double action, you will not, a standard 9 to 11 pound pull, you do not have enough strength to go ahead into a single action. So you'll have, first round will be with this finger, and then you'll swing into our standard way, okay? On a Glock, it's not a problem because they're a single action device. Alrighty. Okay, let me see that again. Okay, let's tune it up just ever so slightly. You are coming around fine. Just go ahead and cradle the weapon right here. That way it's just immediately just in your hands, and if it was like hot, you haven't shot anybody yet.
How about a two-handed? Yeah, I was wondering.
Same thing.
Just like this.
I'm still going to come into here. I'm still going to get a hold of that thumb. Right? It's that thumb that's you're attacking that they don't want to hold on any longer.
Underneath, so you want it clear. Clear there.
Since I had a question. Grabbing the thumb?
You want to bring it this way.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
That works. I guess.
Yeah, and it's like a faucet. You're turning the faucet. Okay.
We're close enough. I just
Turn your back to them. Right. So when you come around the corner and you're here, see, I'm just cradling. It's just sitting right there. Okay. But I haven't touched the trigger. There we go.
clear.
Cradle.
Get the thumb.
Yep.
Roll it. Wrap it. But I'm ending up my thumb up along the side, but I don't want that.
You'll only do it once.
Then he won't have to peel my thumb off after.
That's right.
Yeah.
We'll call you Lefty. Yeah. Okay. Now lead with your left. So if it's on me,
See?
I want to come over to here because I don't want that weapon pointing back at me, and then I can cradle it, and then we can play.
I use that finger. I use my middle finger.
Yeah, the ring finger, peel them off. Nice.
Oh, okay. So you didn't use your thumb.
No, ring finger.
Okay.
Peels off.
I use this one. Medial.
And you're using your ring finger to peel that.
Sorry about that. I get back to the day.
Okay. We're going to come around. We're going to exit this weapon, not pointing it back at him. That's what I want you to come out with right now. Okay? Just that. It's always pointing downrange. Okay? Just come out like that for the moment. And then I'll show you what we got to do next. Okay? So don't point it back at the person.
I saw that from behind.
Oh, yes. It's the same. Everything is the same. You're going to hit that, but I just want you to walk out with this, just like that. Okay? He just is not going to hang on at all. Yeah.
A couple times. Like the first couple times it gets a little tangled.
Watch this backhand. What I'm seeing is this backhand is still in target. You've got to come up underneath it. Okay. Yeah, as soon as you turn, he should be able to shoot you. Okay. No, no, no.
Walk away.
That's what I was afraid of. That's what I was afraid of. Now I've created a monster. Okay. All right, come on over here. So I've done the disarm, and I've got this weapon sitting like so, right? I've done my disarm, and I'm walking downrange, and it's pointing downrange. Now I want to transition. I want to go ahead and rack around, but notice I'm pointing at the ground. I'm going to rack around and start going that way. I know that we're leaving a guy in the backfield, but you'll understand later. Okay? So after you make your capture, don't worry about this guy anymore. Okay? You're going to point it at the ground, rack that round, and then start moving. Okay? And you want to keep your knees bent. And so and I can't do it because I have a bad knee because I can't flex it, but you want to keep your shoulders even in your combat glide, okay? So you don't want your upper body to go up and down. You want to keep this completely steady, you know, as you're coming forward. Small combat glide type steps, okay? All right. Oh, thank you. Okay. Just walking straight forward. Okay.
Do you have your arms like this when you're doing your combat glide?
Not on camera.
Okay.
Don't shoot. Don't shoot.
I lost you in the green grass. I was with the green grass. This thing's going to be sore tomorrow.
Well, don't hold it too tight. I mean, make him go through the motion, but just don't hang on to it. I mean, he knows how to do it. You know how to do it, so there's no reason to punish yourself then.
Really?
Oh, well, that's easy. Point it at me. Pop.
So I get the aiming at the family jewel. Huh?
That's right.
More straightforward.
Just walking straight forward. Okay.
Do you have your arms like this when you're doing your combat glide?
Not on camera.
Okay.
Don't shoot. Don't shoot.
I lost you in the green grass. I was with the green grass. This thing's going to be sore tomorrow.
Well, don't hold it too tight. I mean, make him go through the motion, but just don't hang on to it. I mean, he knows how to do it. You know how to do it, so there's no reason to punish yourself then.
Really?
Oh, well, that's easy. Point it at me. Pop.
So I get the aiming at the family jewel. Huh?
That's right.
Big difference. Big difference. Not big difference. You know what? Glide looks much better.
You really don't want to do this.
Put the weapon in. When I come around, you see how this
Oh, I need to. Okay.
you need to kind of scoop up, let it. What you want to think about, point it at me, is disappearing out of the way of that round altogether. You just kind of sink around it. Okay? Imagery.
Blood red. Oh, you can find out.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Everybody feel comfortable with that?
What's that?
Everybody feel comfortable with that?
Yes, sir.
All right, let's get toes on the line again. Toes on the line.
Here.
Guys, to be the house of water, essentially.
Okay. Probably a lot of wind, huh? Really short class. That's all I wanted to prep you guys. You know, I don't want any injuries. We're too close to deploying to get any injuries. Okay. What did you learn you liked? Actually, tell you what. Hang on. Sorry, Elliot. What did you learn you liked?
The minimalist of the technique of just peeling the thumb back,
Right.
just drops it right into your hand.
Cool. And yourself?
Locking onto a target when you're walking,
Right.
it keeps you a lot lower and a lot steadier when you're walking.
In your combat glide.
Yes.
Right. So Barney?
I like the pain that the thumb peeling causes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like it's a really sharp pain that makes you just want to release that gun right away.
You don't even want to hold it.
No.
Yeah. Dez?
A couple things. One, that the red guns are actually a great training tool.
Yeah, they are.
I mean, they're very important, and also how it does take practice, and you really got to work on the crucial, like the thumb, and
Right.
trying to get yourself out of the way.
Right.
It doesn't happen the first time. You need to practice.
That's right. And Simon?
Well, I really do like the disarming. Anytime I get to work, disarming is great. The whole technique, no matter how big or how strong the person is or how their grip, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Technique is really
king.
important. Yes.
King, right? And Miss Wasserman?
Yes, similarly, the fact that you really don't need to be particularly strong, it's just a matter of the technique. So even someone who doesn't have a whole lot of upper body strength or hand strength can easily disarm once you know the technique.
You usually get out a pin, right? You're going to assume, right? That's the technique for attorneys, you know. All right. We have survived our class today. Somebody's choke cord or somebody's gear. Probably a choke cord. You maybe? No. No? Huh, hey, I found myself a choke cord. Hey, it's mine now. Well, here, Elliot, you don't have one on, right? You just got yourself a choke cord. We're not going to say when we're assembling on the internet, but you know you're going to be assembling on Friday. And you'll be dressed similar as you are now for gear inspection, and then have your civilian clothes to move to our location, right? Again, all live weapons to be here, close of business Tuesday, so I may ship them. You will be allowed to take your ammunition and stuff like that, plus, you know, you've got your menu to go. You'll be taking the 13 blowguns and 2,000 darts or 1,300 darts, 100 in each bag for senseis, right? Visiting senseis types. All right, any questions? All right, we'll bow out. Thank you. Okay,
So I ran into Canberra Sensei.
Right.
He's working at Home Depot.
Yeah.
So we're walking around, he's chumming up with me and everything. I was walking around, a whole bunch of people gathered, you know, Home Depot people around.
Right.
So I go up to him and say, so, Matt, you still gay?
That's good.
That's so stereotypical. I don't know if you didn't hear Sensei's joke, but let me tell your joke. May I, Sensei?
Hey, Lord, I want
To be in that number.
Oh, when the saints go marching in. When the saints go marching in, go marching in. Oh, when the saints go marching in. Hey, Lord, I want to be in that number. Oh, when the saints